Yeah, I mean, some people could be dissatisfied with how they're ending, but, and that's why I keep the vote open throughout the night. You can change your vote if you want to. That way, if it comes around later and surprises you, changes your opinion. Came out on the 27th of February. So it was like yesterday. Technically, a couple days. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, yeah. This just came out then. Let's wrap it up. Play.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Oh, we've changed.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you? Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Excuse me.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
I'm nervous. What am I doing?
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Okay.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this.
Can I?
James, it's time to remember. Your mind. It's like a conscious black box.
Not again!
It can show you your memories.
Not again.
Look into it.
No. Do not. No.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh, this again. Okay. FM 5610. 5-6.
This is 20F.
1
12.
0.
19. 86. 23. 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F. 12. 19. 86. 23. 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
What the fuck?
12. 86, 23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F.
What the fuck?
12, 19, 86, 23.
Snake, thank you for the 5 months. Blah, lily, blah, lily, blah, lily, blah. Appreciate that. Show some love in the chat for Snake. Wolson Police Department Road Traffic Accident Report File. Hang on. Fatal accident. Pleasant Hill Forest Road. James. That's me. Station wagon. 10/1/1963. Deceased. Driver name. Oh, the other driver died. Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Ayton found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Ayton was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Ayton's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. So the police officer was like drunk. And he killed my sister. That's it. Okay, but what do I do from here? There was like some circled stuff, so I'm wondering. I'm thinking it's the 3 circled things that I've got to type in. 20F dash fatal accident. Empty whiskey. God, I did it again! It's because I'm having to type the tab. Out of control.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000 FM.
It's not like him. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy.
The door slams shut, plunging him into darkness. A light flickers on. Oh, God. This doesn't make sense to you. You step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. I didn't catch the second line of that. This is the thing. All of your sessions were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Driving home, don't have that 5th pint. So wait. Wait. Your vision is blurry, okay. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened.
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Asian.
The doctor seemed to be everywhere.
The shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy or some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff, and it's obviously pure fiction. But I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions.
Can I have this one? So all the stuff that's happened so far is me, like, hallucinating because... You tense up, someone else is here. That's locked. Office Ward 4. Oh, God? This would have been Hennings's bed. It's cold to the touch. What about here? Key. You grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hand. They're all locked. Oh.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in.
You spent most waking moments in here.
What it's got to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're gonna try again tomorrow.
The only video they have, some horror compilation, trash. Seats for visitors, not that you've ever had any. I don't think I can get to the TV. Pre-surgery. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there is no detail here. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. Wait.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel?
Williams, he was
And
the
not this little
investigator in the
shit?
accident.
If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
What about this door over here? Before the exit. Another door you never opened. You don't know what was in here. Ooh. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. What the fuck? I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. I don't think this was supposed to happen. There. What? Weird. Oh. Did I break the game? I think I broke the game. I think I broke the game. Do I gotta get out my coral memes? Hang on. Hang on. We can take time out for a second. Coral! I feel like I told this one before. Hang on. That one's like a spoiler. I can't say that one. Coral, what do they sing during the ocean during the holidays? Coral, they sing Christmas corals. Christmas corals, Coral. What was the one I was gonna tell? The other one I was gonna tell was, hey Coral, what kind of bees make milk? Boobies. Boobies, Coral. Boobies make milk. Get it? Okay. Locked. More locked doors, like you can't go somewhere you've never seen. I mean, I went into that one area. Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. I can't go through there, I have to go this way. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident.
Oh God?
I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
No way. Amp charge full to 10.
100 joules. Charge amp full to 10.
Oh no. What? No. Oh God. No way. I don't... Wait. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Oh.
Can we get this on the screen, please?
Oh God. It's this one. It's gotta be this one. How do I, though, with the thing?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Oh God. Now what, though?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I did that! You're fucking not giving me much to go on here, man. It's gonna say it again. Come on. Full to 10.
I can't see what I'm doing. Get this on the screen now.
Shut up. That's on, that's on. This is the only thing that I don't like. I can't do anything with this. Said 100 joules, right?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
100 J. Amp charge full to 10. I'm struggling here. He's gonna say it again. He's gonna say it again and I'm gonna get pissed.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
It's done! What do you want from me? 100 joules. Now what? What? Okay.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Okay, but... No, I can't do anything with the keypad. Won't let me touch it. Won't let me touch it except for turning it on.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Oh god, it's really starting to hurt my ears. I'm turning it down, I'm turning it down. I'm sorry.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Let's adapt with 7 months.
Excuse me, teen fat.
It's not giving me a goddamn
Come on,
thing.
100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I'm gonna fucking lose it. I can't press tab to look anywhere else. It's not doing that.
Welcome to the family, son.
What is happening with this? Is Twitch Alerts having some problems right now? That's supposed to say, welcome to the family, son. Dun 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 dun. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Fox Project, thank you so much for subbing. There it is. What the fuck? Okay. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the channel. Why is this having an issue?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Sync Master is not ready. Jesus Christ. Why are you like this, Streamlabs?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I can't just look into the... No, that's not working.
can't see what I'm doing. Get this on the screen now.
It's there. There you go. What is... There it is.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Here go your ears. Here go your fucking ears.
200 joules. Keep the charge at
I'm gonna
10.
murder this game. I'm gonna murder this fucking game. It tells me one more thing like this.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
Whoa!
Come on, 360, hurry.
Did some other stuff turn... What? What happened? Tell me, boss me around again, you stupid piece of shit game.
Come on, 360, hurry.
Oh, 360. I'm not high enough.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
I want this piece of trash guy to stop with the nonsense.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Oh boy.
Switch on a drill, please.
Oh God!
You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
What did you do?
Captain Sanity with 10 months. Thank you so much. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. By the way, exclamation point game info. If you're curious as to what this is, called Stories Untold. Look around. Wait. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Go through door. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Leave. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main hall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promise you'd stay downstairs with the party. Go back inside. You need to tell me which room you want to go to. Go to living room. You shuffle past people to get back to the living room. Mom, Dad, your sister Jennifer decided to throw a party. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Introduce yourself. I'm sorry, I don't understand. have a drink? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers. Mostly friends of mom and dad. Look around. Room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of mom and dad. There's a door to the hall. Go to hall. Let's stay in the hall. The hallway is as welcoming as ever. There's a kitchen around here. Hang on. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Eat hog roast. Maybe later. Look around. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Read writing. Happy New Year, 1986. On another banner. Weird place to hang it. Utility room. Talk to Jennifer. She's too far away and the room is too loud. Walk to Jennifer. Go to Jennifer. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes. You are telling her it's great even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, and that you've packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have recently went out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective, and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding, and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Okay. You open the door and peer in. We're going to the utility room. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of poured pounds worth of drinks in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Drink whiskey. You take a swig. It's probably the best and strongest you've ever tasted. Ever. Just wow. Leave room. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. This is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Walk to Dad. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to Dad. Sorry, I don't understand. Wave at Dad. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to hall. Go back outside into the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it into the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Go to Jen. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Help Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Drink whiskey. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go upstairs. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Leave house. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What the fuck is that? Help.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
They don't want to see me. You are standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Say no. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Let Jen drive home. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Say yes. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Yes. Drive Jen. I don't want to do that. I don't want to drive, drink whiskey. You take a little swig from the crazy expensive whiskey. Very classy. Go outside. There's no point till you find those car keys. It's not gonna let me do anything but. You're sure your keys are in the living room?
What are you?
The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat in chairs, having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Go to coffee table. Sorry, I don't understand. Go to mom. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Find keys. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Sit in chair. Maybe it's mum. Because mum. What up, Claire? Look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. You need to look for them. They must be either in the kitchen or the living room. I'm certain the keys are in the living room, apparently. Look through the coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha, car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Leave. Key in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive, including yourself. You handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? Do not drive home drunk. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Get in car. I don't know where you are what you are trying to use. Use keys. I don't know what you're trying to use. Use car. Talk to Jen. She thanks you for taking her home, even if it has taken you ages to find your keys. Leave. House. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused until Jen tells you maybe to use the key in your hand. Use key. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. This is a terrible idea. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for you when you return. Fuck that. The note is from your dad, and it reads, "Hi, son. Hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy. Press enter." The car is freezing. Both you and Jen have your seatbelts on. You're ready to go. It's time to go. Start car. Try to turn on the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding the keys in your hand. Use keys. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Drive. The car doesn't move, given that the engine isn't actually on. It's like you've never driven before, because this is start, turn, use key. You take the key out and put it back in, trying to make sure it starts car. You turn the key in the ignition, the car roars to life. Drive. The car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed glare. This is like driving drunk, I would imagine. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. This is certainly like fucking doing just about anything else drunk, where you're out loud telling yourself how to do shit. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver. Oh god. I am driving very drunk on the road towards town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off, and as soon as the journey got going, this shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Turn left. You don't want to, but you'd better ask Jen for directions. Wake up, Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Go left. I said that. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and pull your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling you, "Crazy sister." Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Swerve. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over.
The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
Wah!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
What did I do? You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Exit car. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. Take off seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump into the roof of the car. Exit car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall into your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath bringing pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Leave. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Didn't I leave didn't I put the whiskey? You can't just drop it here. As soon as they find it, they'll ask you questions. Didn't I leave it with the other guy? Yeah. Go to blue car. The door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. Run. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the crashed cars. The sky above, exterior lights flicking on and off. You can't just throw this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. Put whiskey in the blue car. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of the sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle and remove your connection with the whiskey. Then you very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. Press enter to continue. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look at Silhouette. Silhouette is a police officer and in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Go to figure. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it.
Unconscious?
No matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident. That poor man. Me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives.
I'm leaving.
And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it?
Oh God.
Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them.
What?
Listen to yourself.
What am I doing here? Sometimes they make you watch past sessions to see what really happened. Get me out of here.
Do you not understand?
I don't understand where I'm supposed to go.
This episode you're having must come to an end.
I guess. Oh, I think that's the only place I can go.
Make it stop. You remember?
Put in stories and oh.
Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
Do I have to hit record again?
Go back to where we started.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Put an end to this nightmare.
It's not letting me do anything in here, so I'm confused.
You can do this, James. You can let go.
They are all locked. Let me out of here! It's gotta be this room.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know what you guys thought, but let's go ahead and pull up the final tally on votes. Exclamation point with the number 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, on what you thought. This has been the Try It Tuesday game, Stories Untold. That got a little too real near the end there. Got a little real.
Welcome to the family, son.
Pimp Scooby. Thank you for that support. Welcome. That's a welcome back, but thank you. I appreciate that. Show some love in the chat, please. More than bunnies with 8 months. Filters. Let's go with 40.
:D.
It's not even. This doesn't give a shit. Honey Badger doesn't care. Creepy jellyfish with 12 months. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Welcome back. We'll put the stream poll back up there. Exclamation point, game info, Stories Untold. This is on sale on the Humble store. Of course, you guys just saw the conclusion of it, but if you want to buy it for a friend, etc., that should be there. This is, I liked it. I liked it. I like stuff that has an interesting narrative. The only thing that I didn't care for was there were a couple of design choices, and I'm not a game developer, so forgive me, but the second one with the flashing lights, that was a little rough on the eyes, a little too rough. And like that tape thing at the end, a couple of things like that seemed a little goofy to find, but those are little things. I thought that was good. I liked it. Looks like the rest of you mostly liked it. It's got a 4, pretty solid 4. 4 or 3. Is not bad.